Hi guys, Nai here. I remember the game to be different, but obviously this is how it looks like, and it is beautiful. Okay, let's finish the Ottoman playthrough. We have conquered, yes, we have conquered Mandira, Saira, Saraya, the Kavitan Protectorate. And what are we going to do? Well, of course, obviously improve Rangi, improve New Hope, with outfit them with wonders, improvements for production, for food, and go into research of the orbital automation for deep space telescopes. That's 50 turns. Then I want tectonic anvil for metamaterials. That's 30 turns. And otherwise, there is not much else. I perhaps wanted cognitions, not really. I might want social dynamics for the civil creche, transgenics for gene smelter. Here, Promethean. Let's go into transgenics now, into into astrodynamics, orbital automation, metamaterials. Let's plan it out this way. Okay, it seems we have hit some improvement paths for Brawler. The combined ones. I do not want to go into champions. I'd rather go into pure harmony units, such as Marauder. So I have to ignore this upgrade. Screamer likewise. Since we can, let's go and build gene gardens in every city to battle all the unhealth that we are having problems with. Discovered civil support, which allows us to construct magrail. Cities connected to my capital with magrail will give them 20% production bonus in addition to a large amount of energy per turn. Let's build those then. We cannot build roads anymore. And there are some tiles to be improved in Rangi. Let's fill them with miasma and biowells as well. I forgot what is the hotkey for biowell. Why? Primarily, I will build these on the grassland tiles. Hills are less productive. They only have one production. They can be left for later. Found some artifacts. Sporadic listener. I'm not going to use this one progenitor, but I was unlucky and we were not able to get the signal for the beacon from the expedition there. Keep trying, of course. Not that I would find anything in a sunken vehicle. I will have to research the hard way. Quest for Bionics Lab. They give me Bionics Labs, which one is that? I believe the health one. Let's go for science then. I find it very strange that since Hanjemoon is going into harmony, he's getting purple. I thought gray, teal, something like that. His suit is turning purple. And it seems like Mandira is currently not under resistance anymore. Unhealth will drop right now, quite significantly. Rangi needs a cloning plant so we can get more food. Holometrics. Yeah, let's get some holomatrices around Rangi so that it grows and we get additional culture. I can house one more agreement. Let's try for think tanks. And she agrees. 15% reduction in culture cost for new virtues is really decent. I should replace these roads with magrails, and you will see the speed how fast my armies can move afterwards. Really, the magrail is very efficient at moving around, so you don't have to have a lot of units if you can easily move them around your empire. Ghost in the Machine, Node Bank. We get 7% city hit points or city strength. Hit points are kind weak. Of course, you need a city strength. I'm looking for any progenitor ruins that would be available that could speed up my game. Here is one, okay. Quest for cloning plants. I can either get one additional health or 10% food carried over. Let's go with carried over food. And if I build up defenses in my cities, nobody can even touch me. For the future, when someone will certainly become a little unhappy with what we are doing to the planet. Someone is bound to be. Now, Syra can produce something. Let's go into A clinic, of course. Holomatrix, let's launch it over Rangi. I believe the production tiles were used, so place them primarily over there, and over the food tiles, perhaps later. Now there's some war. We get transgenics for gene smelters and Promethean wonder, of course. Rangi will have to finish command center and produce a wonder afterwards. We got one level in affinity. Let's upgrade brawlers into marauders, stronger in miasma, screamers to reavers, heal every turn, damage, and ignore these upgrades. I still cannot upgrade Xenoswarm the way I want to. Needlejet into locusts. Get additional range when on full health. That might be useful, but also confusing when they get damaged and cannot reach suddenly something that they could before. Let's go and build domes around Kala. It's the most exposed city, and they look nice. There's war between Huntermoon and Duncan Hughes. The water sieves battle it out. I don't think they can reach each other by means of ships. I'm not afraid of them battling it out. Quest for Gene Garden can give us either 1 additional health or 4 energy. Let's go for health. I mean, I've got just enough energy, right? No worries there. New Hope requires growth. Does it have all the trade routes? No, it doesn't. Let's build some trade convoys then. Dome has shortcut U. The mag rail is E. Road is R. Mag rail E. Everything changes. Science from the castle, that's pretty nice. Let's keep it up. I've got special agents and 1 agent. Where is... There is 1 expedition site. Let's go there. Quest for command centers. I get 1 covert agent or 15 city strength. City strength, just in case anyone tries to do something. We need a trade convoy in Asraya, at least 3 of them, of course. How about making a trade route from New Hope somewhere useful? Ooh, Asraya, for example, it will gain much food from this. Yes, let's go to the new cities. Rangi is finished and can build Promethean in 11 turns, and I think this will be very helpful because these worked tiles, these manufactories will not produce on health. Pretty nice countermeasure, but you need to get this wonder first. Well, first. You need to get this wonder to battle the unhealth. Right, I will keep the forested grassland here and build a biowell. It will stay with the production and additional food, and we will preserve the biome that exists there. It's very, very harmonious. You can see the aliens have switched from from green to cyan, teal, and that means they are already friendly with. I'm not getting any bonuses for that, but they will probably never attack my cities. Let's launch this holomatrix over Rangi, this time on the left side. And you can see Rangi now produces a lot more culture. I like to see that. It's still reduced by 15%, but very nice. As it 27 base, then apply the health modifier and 32 in total. I'm confused. It's probably counting the trade route ones as extra. Yeah, that might be it. This another trade convoy will go to Syra, giving it 15 food per turn. The yields here are absolutely awesome. Praxis Darkly. The continuation of the Neuromega quest line. Need to establish network operations. Quest for Feedside Hub can give me 1 covered agent or 10% worker speed. Of course, I'm going into this. Our agent was killed in Elamur. That's not nice, but we can reassign this one to Jongsang, for example. And I'm battling health situation very successfully, I believe, with biowells, with production of buildings, gene smelters, gene gardens, Promethean, and then we can grow in peace. Let's upgrade to Magrail here, connect to Freeland, and we can reap the benefits. This Payan will go to Mandira. It can support more. Yes, 5 from terrain, 2 from buildings. More from buildings, that can be done. And this trader will go towards Rangi. Failed to steal science. Alright, doesn't matter. Had fun. Go to Fjaran. We get a virtue. Is it time to go into social investment now? Not really. We need eudaimonia, less negative health, and we can now overshoot into positives. 15% from a lot is helping really more than 7 flat positive health from another virtue. And then we can continue with Pharma Labs with Gene Smelter. Gene Boomba will get... Yeah, it can house Gene Smelter from terrain. Yep, that one. This Payan will drop in 8 turns, and we will replace that on health. More trade converts to Rangi, as Raya will gain a lot of food here from this. And since we'll build all these biowells, we can now upgrade to Magrails again. Launch a holomatrix over here over Rangi, so that it captures all the tiles that are available to be worked, and we can improve them much faster, much cheaper, even though we have all the energy that we need. I could buy tiles in New Hope instead. Let's buy this and this. All of the usable tiles. Well, canyon tiles are also usable, but these can be improved. Oh, there is nice growth tile. Okay, we got hypercomputing from the progenitor ruins. New Hope can now build something useful like city nursery. I'm not sure there are any marshes, but that might be useful. I've run out of things to build in Freeland. I kinda could build the Markov Eclipse. Let's go for that. Then not really important to get it. 3. This fungus is not workable. I will extend my Magra line to New Hope. Let's move to this position and then plan a connection to New Hope. Agents, 1 is idle at home. The Sanka was recruited instead of that was a recruit that was killed. Right? And I will establish network in these 2 cities to fulfill my quest requirements. New Hope can continue building Xeno Nursery, Xenofuel plant. There's not much else I would like in Pembela. I see it is pretty strong right now, so I don't need anything. Let's go for the research development. You can see we are at 437 science, which is winning us the game. And I just want to finish it, but that will not be... Yeah, well, it will be easy, but it will not be quick. Quest opportunity cost per Gene Smelter will allow us to get more health or some science. Let's go for science. We got enough health already. We don't need anything more. I'm looking around for any progenitor ruins, but it doesn't seem that there are any left. Yes, astrodynamics. Not that I need anything. The sky crane will be nice. The next one, I need orbital automation and metamaterials. You can see the times have changed. We can research these late game technologies for 11 turns only. It's pretty nice.
Anansi looked at the man's genome and said, "Messy, messy."
There's the Promethean wonder. And I would like to build something useful in Rangi. What could it be? Feedside hub, certainly nice. Since I don't need anything from my cities anymore, I'm switching them off towards social development. Completed. Practice darkly. Destroy 1 alien nest. I would prefer not to, since the aliens are friendly to me, but I think I will have to. It's the quest. Australia should move around. Let's move down here. And side out. Yeah, let's move the cities closer to home. Rangi might need... Let's go for Neoplanetarium. It is a decently strong improvement, decently strong building, even though it doesn't do anything very useful. Now you can see the power of Magrail. We can move around really quickly. Plan a route to go to New Hope. I don't have to place all the routes myself manually. Church of Dawn's Light. Okay, we can have some more trade routes. There is one in from Rangi. Let's purchase the trade convoy for that. And I will destroy one of these alien nests, pillage it. We get 22 affinity towards harmony and culture. And of course, an artifact, which might be useful if we get one more for a perk. Now we get one additional science from Biowell improvements from level 12 of harmony. Since we have quite a lot of biowells, they are now very nice improvements. Adding food, adding health, and adding science. And I believe there is one additional improvement here. Yes, additional culture from alien genetics. Yeah, afterwards. Of course, the aliens don't stand a chance anymore. We have another virtue. Should I go into the prosperity synergy models or focus into manufactories now? Let's finish the prosperity one, and I will show you the power of manufactories afterwards. There are some marshes around, so let's have this worker improve the floodplains first. Straight convoy will go into Church of Dawn's Light, of course. And Rangi now has 120 production. All the multipliers, it is absolutely insane. Sarai will also move closer. Asraya, move the city over there. I don't care about these tiles. Let's have them safe. And we've finished some mag rails. Not yet. We need this one tile to freeland, and most of our cities will get bonuses for being connected. Now I'm constructing biowells in 12 or 10 turns. Quest for alloy foundry, metallurgy. I can either get more titanium, but I think I have just enough. Let's go for additional production from titanium mines. They are really nice titanium. Each of these tiles gives 9 production, but not as lot as simply trading away. And I can move my workers really, really fast around. We are now 75 into positive health. Really insane how fast we switched on. It looks like my army of workers will soon be unemployed. Let's connect Richport as well. And yes, Rangi isn't connected yet. Has 136 production. New Hope has 102. We reached orbital automation, which allows us to build a deep space telescope. Quest for left plans will give me additional energy or production. I don't need the energy for production. Let's build a mosaic hull. No, let's keep moving the city. Okay, it seems that we've connected Freeland with other cities via magrail. That means we should be getting some yield right now, or I would say from the next turn on. Let's check in Rangi. Yes, there is 20% modifier for magrail connection. I was somewhat surprised to see manufacturer only at 4, but that explains everything. Manufacturer gives 3 additional production, and the additional 2 are given to social investment, which I don't have yet. Neoplanetarium retroactive communication. New method of telecommunication that uses the miasma inherent in this planet's atmosphere was discovered. Fortunately, came too late in its construction to be included as part of the infrastructure's design. We can improve orbital network for coverage or production for orbital units. That's exciting because we are harmony, affinity, and miasma is something we care for. Let's get 10% production for orbital units. Rangi will produce a deep space telescope in 3 turns, really, really quickly. We can develop the virtue go into social investment for 2 production from every manufacturing improvement. I'm not sure if I will see that this turn, but that's possible. Now, yeah, I can see that Rangi is now at 161 production. Only 42 from terrain, but everything else is done by trade and by modifiers. I have to love that. Nothing of this is of note. Let's keep agricultural development. We need it to grow. And Rangu will switch to agriculture as well. Now I've connected the right branch, so all of these cities should get additional production. These two have made peace, fine. Nothing happened, they just exchanged some blows. I don't like war for the sake of wars. All this quarreling of the AI is pointless. Rangi can now go into agricultural development. It has 84 food that is going into growth, which is really, really nice. It grows in 2 turns, some food will be left over. Let's launch a deep space telescope. It requires quite a bit of space, and I can launch it over some city that doesn't require anything else but has decent science production. Let's launch it over these two cities, Kala and Pembela. It can cover 2 cities, of course. Yeah, and any city in range receives 25% bonus science. Really nice for Pembela, really nice for Kala. Keep moving the cities closer to home. More manufactories in Rangi. We finished Master Control. We finished Markov Eclipse. It's not really important what we get for wonders right now. Let's produce some holometrics in our capital. I'm trying for some artifacts here from the alien nest, but nothing is working. I'm just making the aliens angrier. Here we've got Metametary. And of course, another level in affinity. Can upgrade Vipers now into Cobra. Let's get for the 30% in Miasma. Poseidon, chest is scattered to another tile. Striker into Shredder. Can move after attacking. Lurker, Submarine. Leviathan for support. And finally Xenoswarm into the Evolve Xenoswarm. Not that I need the units right now, so for the looks there. And I can switch Mandira off towards research development. And since we got the technology metamaterials, we can actually build Tectonic Anvil in New Hope. Needs 5 geothermal. I don't have geothermal. That's evil. Let's go for geophysics and probably purchase some. Yeah, let's go for geophysics first, then alien genetics. And afterwards, I don't care. Let's go social dynamics. Okay, there's geophysics. And we can have access to geothermal. Here's some in Jimboomba. Yeah, some around Australia. Some in Rangi. Okay, this one in Jimboomba will be improved first. Actually, this one under the mag rail. Thermal well. Yes, that's 6 geothermal. This is also 6. Nice, because we have the setting for whatever it is, strategic resource amount. I'm not going to improve this place of geothermal with geothermal well. It's not better than the manufactory, but I can send it over here to improve over the farm. Freeland will go into research development. We are over 700 science per turn already. And building geothermal wells really, really quick. Let's go improve New Hope with holometrics. Let's simulate something really nice over there. Here's alien genetics. We get initial culture from biowells. Very useful. And damage units automatically heal at least 3 HP every turn. We also get energy and health from Terrascape improvements. Not that it matters because we don't have any. And of course we didn't even get contact victory progenitor signal because it will be discovered while the Deep Space Telescope is alive. That means another 60 turns worth of waiting, chancing when it will finally drop. Another virtue, what could it be? Well, I don't care about anything especially, but we can go into civic duty for population, production from population. Let's improve the industry a bit more that we can. That's alien sea dragon. I don't need a sea dragon, let's delete it. Here's the first of our geothermal wells. That means New Hope can finally start to work on the tectonic anvil. It will take 18 turns. I'm fine with that. We can also build an ectogenesis spot. We got some more geothermal than we need. 1 food for every 4 population. Let's build it in Rangi in 3 turns. That's very, very quick wonder. To purchase this tile, even though we are doing pretty well in the culture, it's not purchasing the tiles that I want to improve. This is our industrial complex. This is our health complex. This is the food production complex. Beautiful, beautiful city building. And of course here are farmlands. Pretty old way of getting food, right? Here it is, contact. Finally we can construct the project. First, decode signal, and we got social dynamics. We got the social dynamics technology, which means I can get human idealism to additional culture from international city or station trade routes. Let's go for human idealism. Afterwards, what about some field theory?
Bring forth myself.
Here is the ectogenesis spot in Rangi. Let's have a look. It gives us some from 3 about 6 food from buildings, which is very little for a wonder. It's an early wonder, of course. It is useful in the early game and late game. Well, who cares? The decode signal project right now, since we have 150 production, it will take only 5 turns. We can also build some advanced buildings here. Let's go for the civil creation in all our cities. And again, well, in Jimboomba. Now, Elodie has declared war. It's War of Dwarfs. Fine. I don't really need Magnus until let's go for superior engineering and have our orbital units stay in orbit longer. Like Holomatrix, not 60 turns, but 90 turns. Or this Deep Space Telescope as well. And I don't even have as many orbital units left in orbit. And I almost have Asraya where I want it to be, which is about here. Not that it matters where it is. Right now, it's not having any good productive tiles. Here's field theory with wonder of quantum computer, which adds another 50% duration for orbital units. That might be fun. Mantle, which I believe we can build additional science in the city, and a field reactor for energy in interesting buildings there. Quest for thermohaline rudder. Let's add production cost. How about exotic matter? We can no. Let's go for nanotechnology for nanopasture. As you can see right now, the development, the science is really fast. Rangi will produce the decode signal here, and we can construct beacon. I will do it in Rangi as well. That will take 10 turns. But first, I would like to see the quantum computer. This means we are going to win because nobody can challenge us here. So I think I will end the episode when I complete the beacon, which will be soon. And I will purchase the buildings in Rangi that I don't need to build. Let's go for the TerraVault, Soma Distillery, and yeah, let's go for mantles. We are producing a decent amount of science here. And the civil creation again. Beautiful 170 production. Food for thought. Quest for civil creation will give us additional city food or worker speed. This time I'm done with working, so let's go for the city food. Syra is taking its wonder with it. Beautiful development. I hope it stays active there. Alright, 2 farm improvements within the borders of Freeland. Sounds of harvest. Sounds, yes, that's the sound. Alright, we've got some free places where we can place farms. It will take 7 turns to place. How about Akorakamo in Asraya? As you can see, we are not at full potential of harmony, not quite reaching the level 15 yet. Translander's victory quest would be faster if I were to focus on it, but this time I'm going into beacon. We have the power mantle, magnetic anomaly neutral technology laboratory. What does the E stand for when we are talking about abbreviations here? quest gives us additional science or energy per purity of it level. Let's go for science. It's a little, not really important, so whatever. Here's nanotechnology for nanopastures. Let's purchase one in Rangi. Not that we need it, but finish all the buildings that we need in the most important cities. Let's build nanothermite in Reachport, why not? And we can finally improve Australia.
What I like best about quantum computing is that we get something for nothing from someone else's somewhere.
How about a quantum computer? It's different from what we are thinking. This game came out 9 years ago. The world has changed. Let's go for scalable infrastructure. I should have done this before for wonders, but it's only for wonders. That doesn't include the projects like the beacon. Where do I place the beacon? I would like to show it to our visitors. I think this will be a good place. No, around here to view all our plantations, all our manufactories, and some of the biowells, all of our achievements. Let's go build beacon. Suddenly, Elodie is not pleased. Duncan Hughes is not pleased. I always get two adversaries that are irritated by me building the planetary wonder. It will be finished in 9 turns. That will be the time when I finish the series as well. We don't need to wait the additional 30 turns to actually get to the victory screen. Here's Sounds of Harvest. We had a clinic building in Freeland. Something about hallucinations. We gotta finish towards harmony, some culture, some science. And we built the tectonic anvil in the New Hope. Let's hope the deep bearing will help us. How about we purchase all the remaining canyon tiles for New Hope? Not this one. That should be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 55 production. Let's crank it up. We can get 193 production from this city. How about Rangi? 220, but that's because of all the additional trade routes here. And I don't care about these cities anymore. Well, New Hope can go into research development. All these deep mining. Would you look at this? New Hope looks absolutely gorgeous with the tectonic anvil wonder. It's almost also placed over one of the canyon tiles, which is beautiful. Alright, there's Akorokamoi, a bioengineered being for the Ark, for the aquatic city. And our next research, probably into artificial intelligence, swarm intelligence. Let's go for harmony as much as we can. But we don't need to. I'm just waiting for Rangi to finish quest for nanopasture. We can get additional city food from nanopastures. Let's have a look at Rangi. It's at 73 surplus. Pretty nice. The city will be 22 population once we release this or return the signal. Artificial intelligence, fine. 2 turns for Rangi. And here it is. Final turn. You have resisted the call of harmony long enough. Now you will face it. We are both harmony. Controls will now be implemented and the beacon deactivated. No, it will not. Okay, that's 2 adversaries that oppose me constructing the beacon. Let's have a look at the beautiful city of Rangi. There's quantum computer. We'll soon send some signal back into the space. I will activate the beacon here. Absolutely beautiful. And 45 turns remaining. I don't need to wait for that. I think we all know that this is secured, safe, and nobody will harm us. The 45 turns can be spared. With this, I say goodbye to you. If you made it this far, I love that you are with me. And, well, see you next time in the next series. I think I will also improve one city very nicely so that it has insane yields. Let's go and try it out with one of the civilizations, one of the sponsors and leaders that I didn't try yet. Thank you all for watching and bye.